You know what? It's too cold for this. Right there. All right, welcome back. It is 2018. 2017 is finally gone, so it's a new year and new stuff to bring to the channel. So as you read by the title, I'm turboing the Integra. I didn't think I was ever gonna do this, but you know, I was like, well, I can't do too much to it now, aside from head work. I really don't want to take it apart again. So let me kind of give you guys backstory on why I'm turboing the Integra and why, you know, I chose this specific route. So I pretty much planned out this build from day one. Like, I knew it was going to be this all motor setup, and I was going to be able to basically do whatever I wanted in it. I could drag race, I could do road racing, I could do, you know, highway pulls or whatever, anything. I could just do anything. But, you know, we built the engine and we realized that the piston to deck clearance was not so good. If you guys go back and watch, my piston to deck clearance was like negative 0.010 of an inch. So that's how much was sticking out of the block. So if you know anything about that kind of stuff, which, I mean, I'm not sure if you do or not, but if you have pistons that stick out over the deck, you can't do too much to the car anymore. And the reason for that is because the compression will get too high. And you don't want to have the compression to be too high, because then you can't run pump gas or stuff like that. So, yeah, it gets dangerous at that point. So I typed everything in ZO AutoWorks, and it was just like giving me like yellow numbers, and then you have, you know, the chance of the pistons hitting the valves and just all this other bad stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to supercharge the car. You know, it'll be a nice addition to the car. Whoa, almost fell. I'm standing here on a jack to kind of get myself in the frame right, you know. But I wanted to supercharge the Integra, right? So if you guys follow me on Instagram, sometimes you'll see me post stuff. I'll get a few DMs saying this is a good idea, this is a bad idea, you know. And, you know, I thought the supercharger would be interesting because, you know, I have high compression. My compression's about 11.2 to 1. So I was like, good idea to do that. So first thing I thought was the Jackson Racing supercharger, and a lot of people told me, yeah, that causes heat soak and it really doesn't give you the amount of power you want for the price. So I was like, I looked up the price, it's like $1,000 to $2,000 for like me to have the 230 to 240 horsepower Integra, and I was like, not really good. So then I came across the Roadtrek supercharger kit, which somebody had. I believe his Instagram name is PurPearlDC2. Is that right? Am I saying the right thing? Correct me if I'm wrong. But he had it, and he said that he didn't like it because you needed to basically have a built block to run it properly, or else the belt would slip or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. But that was expensive. That was like $3,000, and it wasn't even a full kit. It didn't come with an intercooler, and it didn't come with a few other things. So that's kind of expensive. I'm not trying to spend a lot of money again. We're gonna do something reasonably priced. So then I pretty much ruled out the supercharger. I ruled out the all motor option, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy a turbocharger. You know, turbochargers are kind of expensive. I was like, you know, I really don't wanna buy expensive turbo kits, because if I blow this thing, I don't wanna spend too much money on it. So you know what I said? I'm gonna buy an eBay turbo. And just by saying that kind of like hurts me a little bit, because I don't like eBay stuff, but I've heard a lot of good things about CX Racing turbo kits. So I'm gonna, oh, there we go. So I'm gonna take a chance, and I am gonna turbo the Integra with a eBay CX Racing turbocharger kit. Now you may be saying to yourself, why are you turboing the Integra? If you're trying to do track days, you should learn, you know, how your car feels and all that other stuff. And you're right. You see, that's the thing. You're right. Absolutely right. Now, I'm not buying this anytime soon. You know, I'm not, you know, that dude in blue or Adam LZ where I say something and then I just buy it like in the next video. No. You can expect to see the Integra turboed, like, I want to say in the summer, late summer, early fall. And the reason why I'm saying so long is because I want to do track days all throughout the spring and summer. and that way I kind of have a understanding of how the car is, maybe do some suspension upgrades here and there, and then we will buy the turbo kit. So I just figured I had to make this video because I want you guys to know what's gonna happen. We could blow it up on the dyno, we could blow it up on the track, anything can happen, and at this point, like, I'm just done. Like, I could care less as to what happens to my car or my engine, because, you know, if the block blows, so what? You know, I'll probably just go LS VTEC or B20 VTEC or something like that, and just, if those keep blowing on me, I'll just keep buying them over and over and over again because they're cheap, and the GSR blocks, not so cheap. So yeah, that's the video. Yeah, turbo in the Integra. Also, something new for the 2018 season. I was thinking about doing something like car reviews. You know, the channel has a reasonable amount of people watching it, and I was like, you know what? Maybe we could jumpstart some other channels, because I've seen a couple of your YouTube channels. I've seen a couple of your cars, and they're pretty nice. You have, let's see, you have SI Rico. His car's pretty nice. You have, you know, you have a few people in my group chat who need to start YouTube channels. Rob. There's a lot of you guys who have nice cars that, you know, you guys just need to get out there and start making videos. We need more Honda guys out there. So that's where I'm gonna cut the video today. I gotta go to work. Sorry for the boring-ish video. You know, this isn't the most appealing background, but it's cold outside. As you saw, it's snowing. I got my hood on, I got my jacket on, it's cold in here. So I'm gonna go back upstairs and get ready for work, and I will catch you guys in the next one.